My name is Ben Powell and my role is Chief Marketing Officer. Yeah, so CeramicSpeed was founded in 2004 by Jacob Sismadia, and Jacob is CEO today and sits at the headquarters here in Holstebro. And Jacob's kind of beginnings started in inline skates. He's very obsessed about efficiency, and rightly so. Jacob was the first person ever to surpass 500 kilometers on inline skates in 24 hours. And he did it in true Jacob fashion on a 400-meter loop inside the local supermarket here. And the reason for that was the surface allowed for best conditions to beat the record. And Jacob made basically his own ceramic bearings, or he built his own ceramic bearings from his bedroom and his apartment here in town to essentially break that record. And that's kind of the obsession and the founding vision that CeramicSpeed is built upon, and it runs pretty much from top down in the organization today. Team sign jersey just kind of shows our footprint into the racing world. I mean, it's a big part of what we do. And then behind me here we basically have a showcase of CeramicSpeed kind of in the wild. You could say it's so everything on the top is CeramicSpeed as an example, and everything on the bottom is non-CeramicSpeed. So here we have a drivetrain, traditional drivetrain, see a crankset, and then you can just see the lack of friction that's at play when you have a CeramicSpeed product. This wheel, we'll come back to that in about half an hour, and it's probably going to have some range of movement to it. But then if we come down here, I want to show you a really nice example of the quality of CeramicSpeed. Rockwool, this is basically a chain used on an industrial line. So this is a chain link. This is a brand new Rockwool chain link using standard steel bearings. This is after 8 weeks. This is what a Rockwool chain link with steel bearings looks like. This is after 13 weeks. We did an experiment with Rockwool where we basically took the same chain link and applied our bearings. This is after 50 weeks of use of a CeramicSpeed bearing. But this is 50 weeks, that's 13 weeks.
So my name is Dennis Lø. I've been working with CeramicSpeed since December 2012. I had different jobs. So when I started at CeramicSpeed, I did the incoming quality inspections, and over the years my job has changed, and the latest 3 years I've been now working with the support for the teams, the professional teams that we support, the athletes that we support, all on sponsorship levels. What we see is the riders on the teams, after the contract has ended, they move around into different teams, and we then see or hear that they then ask us back. They come back to us from their new team asking about products, asking about support. If there aren't any specific contracts, it's possible that we can deliver products and have CeramicSpeed actually on teams that are not sponsored.
The bearing is at the heart of our product. All bearings are built by hand, and here is where thousands and thousands and thousands of bearings are built a year. And then from this point, quality control is done inside of this room, as you can see, by hand again. And then from here they move over to the other side and they're pressed into our pulley wheels and bottom brackets, etc. So we do everything in here from OEM spec of thousands and thousands of bearings for a wheel manufacturer. We do aftermarket spec. These are the magicians of CeramicSpeed.
My name is Carsten, and my role here is I'm the head of R&D here in Denmark. So yeah, my role here is to manage this department. We are 6 in the R&D. We have one physics guy, and we have one chemist. She's a PhD in chemistry, and she's working with, among others, our UFO chain, all the wax, all the stuff you mix together, our UFO drip, and she's also working on patent stuff like that. Then we have a designer who's making everything in 3D, and we have our test manager who is taking care of all our test machines, and we have Eric who's he can do anything. I have a passion for road bike. I've spent many hours and many thousands of kilometers on a road bike, and I have met our founder Jacob many times on races around here. I also beat him a few times, so he knew who I was when I came here. And then I'm an engineer, and I love to engineer. I love to develop, and also to have my hands on to fix a bike, to make service on a bike, etc. So this was the perfect match for me. It's a family. It's a team. What I have experienced here is that everybody, they are smiling, they are positive, they are proactive. And that's a very good feeling, and a good foundation to make some very good products and to serve the customers in a good way.
So now we are in the production, and we're gonna see how Michael is building the oversized systems. What we've got here now is we're gonna mount on that model is the stop screw, and it's gonna be tightened down with the right torque. The pulley wheels means they have been checked with the bearings, with the play in each bearing as when they are assembled, and now it's just to take them out of the box and place them onto the cage. We will place them with the logo facing outwards, meaning if they are on the bike, you'll always be able to see CeramicSpeed on the cage, of course, but also on the pulley wheels. So the ETAP version would require 2 17-tooth pulley wheels, 17-17. For each model, different models, they will also have different sizes. That's because of the design of the rear derailleur. Actually, we can see here it's the coated version of the oversized that we do here. The coated version has this more gray matte surface on the bearing. The advantage of the coated is that we have no corrosion. It's 100% protection of the raceways, the outer and inner raceways, and that is a treatment that would be done before assembling actually of the bearing itself, so that we know that we have the protection on the inside as well on the outside. And we will actually give you 6 years warranty on the coated, where do we have a 4-year warranty on the standard CeramicSpeed one. Another hand check, visual check of the products after assembling, final judgment before they go into next step. And from here they will then go for packaging. So what we're going to see now is packaging of the oversized system. We designed a tool that you always have the same visual effect. Final cleaning, final check of the products again before we put it into the box. There's a little brochure, sticker sheet, and then an attention sheet that needs to go into each box. Each box contains a little tool as well as a little oil, which goes into the bottom of the box. And that's one thing we can't control. That's the wheels inside, that they always stay nice.
I think the community aspect of our organization is quite unique. For a company of our size, you know, in the bike industry, you know, we're still privately owned. We still make our own decisions. We still go in the direction we want. And the community side of the business is a big part of that. I think we have this very family feel about the organization. It's really, I think, quite telling, and I think it's actually, we are credited for it quite highly in the bike industry for our way of doing business. I mean, we are bike riders at heart. We understand bike riding. You've probably seen that through the R&D process, through the way in which we make a product. Quality is number one. I mean, the materials that we use, the process we go to, or the lengths that we go to make sure this product is the best, is second to none. And that, you know, then on top of that, you add the efficiency aspect and what our products do to the performance of somebody's drivetrain. Those two things combined, the quality of the product and the efficiency benefits, are the two key reasons that I would say make this product a worthwhile investment.